Leafy,
H3H3 Productions,
JonTron.
It's 2017, and all anybody can talk about is how terrible 2016 was, with conflict around the world, political incompetence.
The deaths of everyone you ever had as a hero.
And worst of all, the DC Cinematic Universe.
Why did you say that name?
That's a joke, I'm joking, I'm sorry. So, I watch a lot of YouTube, which was probably clear after I referenced 3 different YouTube channels on my Godzilla video, and on the surface, 2016 was a terrible year for YouTube too. But in spite of the drama and the terrible decisions by YouTube and the bottle flips and the talk shows dominating the front page, plenty of videos proved that YouTube can still be the platform it once was. And since YouTube Rewind didn't represent that in any way, like at all, I want to show why I think the time I spent on YouTube in 2016 had value. Here are 6 great things that happened on YouTube in 2016. Number 1, Eddsworld The End. In 2016, the biggest influence on my creativity, ever, finally came to an end with a bang. I've always had a fascination with movies and videos, and I've been filming things since before I can remember, but when I was 9 or 10, I stumbled upon Eddsworld. It was beautifully simple, it was perfectly silly, it shaped my sense of humor and my approach to creating stories. When Ed Gould passed away in 2012, Thomas Ridgewell, aka TomSka, organized Eddsworld Legacy to give his friend's creation the send-off it deserved. And after keeping the show going for another 4 years, the emotional strain was clearly getting to Tom, and he had to move on with his life. So he wrapped up that send-off and sent it into the sunset. Too many metaphors? Too many metaphors. Tom gathered everyone he could to contribute to the project. That included Tenny Chang, Brandon Turner, Rage19, Paul Tervourde, and many others. And with their efforts combined, they created the ultimate finale to something so special to me. Thank you, Tom, and everyone else, for giving us Eddsworld. And since we're talking about TomSka, number 2 is Tom's weekly vlog series, Last Week. Not to be dismissive, but I'm not the kind of person who usually watches people vlogging their lives, but Last Week is something I always look forward to now. Tom is genuine, interesting, funny, and he has issues. When something goes wrong for him, he doesn't just stop making videos or tweet about it and pretend it didn't happen when he makes his next video. He talks about it honestly and tries to be productive. He makes mistakes, but he wants others to learn from them. He has to deal with depression, but he helps others fight that battle too. And besides all of that, his vlogs are consistently hilarious.
Evan, we made the news!
Over 4 million subscribers, known as TomSka.
Last Week is the best vlog series I've seen, so if you're watching this, Tom, good on you. You made it on my list twice. Number 3, SiIvagunner, or SilvaGunner, or GivaSunner, or GilvaSunner. When I started watching GivaSunner, it was little more than a funny character who said he only uploaded high-quality video game rips, and video game songs replaced with Flintstones. But now it's a community, with people making their own videos, regular commenters that you recognize. I mean, how many channels have famous commenters? And a new rip every hour whenever he's active. Which was a nightmare whenever I went on vacation, because I just had to keep up to date with all the new rips. What if I missed a new running joke, or some piece of lore, or a Scatman rip, which were few and far between, but right up my alley. This wasn't the usual bunch of 12-year-olds laughing at overused memes. This was the inception of a community that has brought joy to thousands around the world. Chase and the countless other rippers responsible should be proud. And I don't really want to talk about it for very long since everyone's talked about it already, but the internet used the power of memes to cure a man's cancer. That is poetic. That is Shakespearean.
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme.
Number 4, the rise of the Odd Ones Out comic and JaidenAnimations, as well as others like it. This genre of YouTuber feels like it really took off in 2016, that being animated or semi-animated storytelling and vlogging. Obviously, that's been a huge influence on what I've done with my channel lately, because I find it such an engaging way to make videos. This kind of video existed before, but with the Odd Ones Out and JaidenAnimations blowing up to over 1 million subscribers each this year, it's become much more prominent. In a time when YouTube culture is morphing into celebrity culture, which is clearly what YouTube itself wants to happen, but not at all what I want to happen, it's great to see that cool people are still making cool stuff, and that millions of people are still watching it. See, I'm not crazy. YouTube is more than reality TV with a lower budget. Number 5, Season 5 of Epic Rap Battles of History came out. Now, I don't like to admit it, but I'm a bit of a hipster, and as a result, I'm pretty skeptical of any YouTube channel with over 10 million subscribers. But ERB continues to impress me. It's in the top 30 most subscribed YouTube channels, and while it's up there with gaming and music channels, it actually has production value, costumes, makeup, some great writing, great performances, fun effects, and catchy backing music. I don't want to diss the other channels in the top 30, but it's clear so much work goes into these videos, and it makes them worth going back to. Anyway, that's all I want to say about ERB, so moving on. Number 6. Animated James released Creative Types. James is known for animated sketches, his show C Students, which is currently 1.5 episodes long, and his sarcastic sense of humor.
Come on, improv will be fun. Cyborg, you can be the Wayne Brady of the group. And why Wayne Brady?
So what I didn't see coming was that he would make this. Creative Types is an intimately personal and, in my opinion, unexpectedly beautiful animated music video. James had a bit of a breakdown following an online argument, and for a while it seemed like he was done with YouTube altogether. But then he released this video, which used the characters he'd created to explain himself. It's pretty fitting that he used the fruit of his creativity as a medium of discussing the issues that come with creativity. I know a lot of people probably don't find it as amazing as I do, but it was kind of a realization for me that YouTube videos can be this compelling. It's one of my favorite YouTube videos, and it's in my personal playlist of the best of YouTube. Oh, look at that. What's that doing in there? And here's a bonus great thing that happened on YouTube in 2016. My channel took off! Yeah, that's only really a great thing in the history of YouTube for me, but that just means I'm more motivated to make cool stuff for you guys, right? Right? Anyway, when I made that Shin Godzilla essay, my channel went from 15 subscribers to over 200. And for the first time for me on YouTube, I've got what I've always wanted. Feedback. People agreeing, disagreeing, complimenting my style, telling me I'm wrong. Subscribers are a number, but with comments I can hear what people are saying, and it seems like you guys like my videos. And that's all I really want in return for the work I put into these. So, thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you all have a great 2017. That line makes this video pretty ephemeral, but it's a recap of 2016, so it's not like I could prevent that very easily anyway. Can you hear the fan in this?